I am being joined here by the Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh, Mr. Pema Khandu, who has reached here today and has been getting a view of the final moment preparation. So, sir, what are the preparations for tomorrow, since it's a mega day tomorrow?
Yeah, in fact, Honorable Prime Minister Sahab is visiting this western part of the constituency for the first time. Although he has been to Arunachal after becoming Prime Minister thrice, but this is his fourth visit, and that too in a place like Alo. And people are very much excited here to have him in their beautiful place. So tomorrow we are hoping that thousands and thousands of gathering will be there, and people are very much excited to hear our beloved Prime Minister.
Naturally, Modi is a big crowd puller. We know that. Sir, the issues here, coming back to the issues, Arunachal West, we have been traveling the length and breadth of Arunachal from Northeast Live, and we have found that the basic infrastructure, the road network, is in shambles. It's in very pathetic condition. So, what will be your priority as if you go to take on the next government here?
See, communication has been always the priority of our government. After becoming the Chief Minister also, when I met Honorable Prime Minister, the first priority sector which I focused was only connectivity only. So when you talk about the road connectivity, since you all must be knowing, Arunachal, it is the biggest state in entire Northeast India. Along with, it is one of the most difficult terrain in the entire country. So building roads in Arunachal and building roads in rest of the country is quite, different type of, things there. Since we are having a hilly area, so things get very much difficult here. So basically, when you talk about the Western Parliamentary Constituency, not only Western Parliamentary, but if you take in consideration of the Eastern Parliamentary also, we have a huge project that's called Trans-Arunachal Highway. And I think it's connecting from Tawang, the westernmost point, to the easternmost tip, that's Longding. And by and large, things are going very well with that project. Unfortunately, few of the sectors, including this place also, Alo, of which around 407 kilometers the road construction was being disrupted due to unplanned kind of activities by the previous government. But during my regime, it has been already been resolved, and now tender process has already been started, and very soon we're going to have a very fantastic road here.
We do hope, sir, that the road connectivity will be good. Another aspect is that, sir, you are also fighting the elections this time from your constituency, from Tawang district, from Mukto, where you are actually up against a real battle this time, since you are going to contest the election in the real sense. That is also after a gap of 20 years. So, how are your feelings, and that too against monks?
In fact, it is a very historic election for my constituency, because after a gap of 20 years, I'm going to face the election. So in a way, I always appeal to my public that in a democratic setup, we also is very healthy to is also very good to have oppositions in a democratic setup. So I have already appealed, like uncontested that thing. मैं उसमें उतना ज़्यादा तजुर्बा मैं देता नहीं हूँ. 2014 इलेक्शन में भी मैंने कहा है कि वहाँ पे ओपोजिशन के तौर पे डेमोक्रेटिक सेटअप में होना चाहिए, मगर उस टाइम में कोई आगे नहीं आएगा. बट लेकिन इस बार 2019 में अभी मेरा वहाँ भी कॉन्टेस्ट होने जा रहा है. दैट थिंग आई शुड वेलकम दैट मूव टेकन बाय द कैंडिडेट. तो ये एक अच्छा एक स्पिरिट रहेगा डेमोक्रेसी सेटअप में. और मेरा कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी में रिसेंटली आई हैव बीन टू माय कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी. आई हैव स्पेंट 4 days touring my constituency. People are all well with my the performance which I have given for the last few years, and they are quite happy with the Bharatiya Janata Party, and definitely I will come back as an MLA from there, and definitely I will lead the state once again.
Sir, our final question is that, sir, Modi's Digital India has got a very poor response in Arunachal due to the connectivity here, the internet connection, the negligence from the private players, and also the state-owned BSNL, and due to which we have poor connection in the major towns also. So how are you going to address these issues, sir?
Yeah, although connectivity as a whole is a big challenge, as mentioned earlier, Arunachal is a very difficult terrain. It's one of the most toughest states in the entire country. So bringing up infrastructures in places like Arunachal is a very tough job. So same issue with digital connectivity. Although Government of India has already sanctioned around 1,700 crores of projects in Arunachal Pradesh to put the connectivity, digital connectivity in Arunachal, but due to difficult terrain and scarcity of population जो है अलग-अलग region में बांटा हुआ है, छोटा-छोटा population का गांव है, तो वहाँ तक digital को लेके जाना ये इतना शॉर्ट पीरियड में हो नहीं पाएगा. बट आई एम वेरी मच फुल कॉन्फिडेंट दैट इन कमिंग डेज वी विल बी एबल टू मैनेज, विल बी एबल टू ओवरकम दिस डिफिकल्टी एंड प्रोवाइड गुड कनेक्टिविटी टू द पब्लिक.
But still, don't you think that there has been sheer negligence from the private players? You have also once convened a meeting of the top brasses of the private players in terms of connectivity and also asked them to step up their activities. So what is their issue actually? Are they complaining against anything?
इनफैक्ट देखिए, जब आप व्हेन यू टॉक अबाउट प्राइवेट प्लेयर्स, घूम फिर के तो उनका बिजनेस वॉल्यूम में जाके अटक जाता है कि हाउ मच मार्केट डू यू हैव इन हैंड. Since Arunachal, although it is the largest state, but population-wise, if you talk about, we are just about 1.4 million people only, just 14 lakhs of people only. So business viability में शायद उनको शायद the interest rate या lucrative उतना नहीं लगता होगा शायद maybe, but still then from my side I have been always pushing the matter to all the private partners to come forward and take the lead.